Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome to Oninaki. The demo, more specifically, as the game is still not going to be releasing for a little while. From Tokyo RPG Factory, the makers of I Am Setsuna. I Am Setsuna is still a game that I mean to play. I've started it a couple times, but I haven't gotten pretty far. So one day I'd like to go back and actually finish that game. But that game, like I Am Setsuna, I believe Lost Sphere, which I haven't actually looked up anything in regards to, are both turn-based RPGs based on that Chrono Trigger style. Whereas Oninaki, based on the E3 trailer, appears to be more of a real-time action game. So let's see how it is. Am I a filthy casual? Or am I just normal? I'm definitely not a maniac. I'm frequently normal. This mode allows you to play the beginning of the game. Gameplay is identical to the full game and your save data can be carried over to the full game. Note that Kagachi's level and the number of skills you can acquire are limited in this mode. Alright, that's convenient. That's interesting. I believe there aren't really that many games where the demo actually carries on to the full game. I want to say there's, like, Octopath Traveler's demo could have. A soft rain fell the day my parents died. An illness claimed them in the end. The adults told me I mustn't grieve. They spoke only of their memories of my parents and their expectations for the afterlife. Oh, are they both dead? Yeah. As always, your RPG character must be an orphan. Don't be sad, Kagachi. I'll go talk to my daddy. He's a watcher. He can talk to dead people. Maybe he can talk to your mommy and daddy too. No, don't. I'm okay. And then immediately runs out of the building. He's not okay. I don't know if the floor was meant to be looked at that closely. Although I suppose now I guess we're looking at it from the viewpoint of Kagachi. And since he is a small child, we are close to the ground. And who are you? Who's there? It's you. Huh? Who? But why aren't you whole? Whole what? What are you talking about? Are you okay? You know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm all on board for the art style. It looks cute. It looks cuter than it looks impressive. But I guess, like, in comparison to games like that they've worked on before, I suppose it might be easier to kind of create this big world without necessarily having to spend the time and money to make it that, like, a high fidelity. That girl knows me. That girl over there in that empty space. What girl? She was just a... Help him, Daddy. Come, Kagachi. Now this is goodbye for your mom and dad, but you mustn't grieve for them. Why not? Why can't I be sad? Grief fills the dead with regret, my boy. When the dead carry regret, they lose their way, and those who are lost cannot be reborn. They can't? No, son, they can't. So basically, this is a society that has created a philosophy to avoid dealing with their grief. Sounds great. No, son, they can't. Those who are lost lose their souls and cannot be reborn as people. Reincarnation is the way of our land. To be lost is to go against the natural order. Do you understand? Oh, no yes or no option. He understands. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Good. Then there is still a path for you. And like, you can argue that there are people who are lost in their grief. But at the same time, can you really expect somebody to not grieve for their loved ones? I wouldn't understand the meaning of those words for many years, not until I joined the Veil Watch, just like Mayura's father. The Watchers maintain order between the living world and the beyond. We travel between worlds, rescuing the lost who have wandered from the path. Okay, so I guess in this world it is important not to grieve, because it does affect. We'll use our daemons here. Ready? Ready. You take the ones over there. Okay. Why aren't we playing as her? Oh, we're playing as this kid who has... What is that thing where the eyes are different colors? Okay. So it's giving me all of these instructions in the keyboard version. I'm playing it on the controller. Aisha, a passionate and caring daemon. Aisha has been at Kagachi's side since he first became a Watcher. She still holds distant memories of fleeting happiness and an intense longing for love. Aisha can dash to move quickly across the battlefield, and the swords she wields strike fast and hard, making her a well-balanced warrior. So we got some basic slashes, we got some dashes, we got, Gale Slash. So what's Gale Slash? Okay, and Gale Slash is basically a combo attack between you and your daemon. Is that, like, is there a pronunciation to, like, demon and daemon? Are they, like, two different pronunciations, or are they both pronounced demons? What makes daemons different from daemons? I see you've taken care of things here. Thank you. Well done. Why are you so nice to them? They're just another weapon. You should be nice to your weapons. You have to take care of them because they take care of you. Watch what you say. Demons used to be people. People with feelings. Yeah, used to be. Fine, have it your way. Let's just finish the mission. It looks like the lost soul we seek is a little boy. Did Leo fill you in on his story? I hope he's ready to hear what we have to say. I'll handle it. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000,000 times. You really need to change your attitude, sir. The feelings of the living make the dead lose their way, or have you forgotten? The lost are already lost. You are just impossible. Come on, let's go. The mini-map of the bottom right of the screen displays your current surroundings, showing areas you can reach and location of your next objective. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I can switch the demons that I use. but I cannot change the camera angle. And I'm just gonna go over this way, see what's here. Okay. She is fascinated by... As she wields her sword with a grace that flummoxes her foes, she is fascinated by Kagachi's approach to life. So, okay, so that's the only one I have right now. Observing your journey is the greatest pleasure I have now. Okay. And then there's a fast travel system, difficulty changes. Shoulder buttons seem to do nothing. Cross the veil. That doesn't seem like a good time. And why am I fighting these penguins? Seems a little bit odd. Is there a map? Okay. So I want to go up and to the right. That is a pretty good ability. And I noticed there are no... there's your hit points at the top left. There are no magic points. There's a percentage in regards to your demon. I don't know if that's going to be for like a limit break or if that's for something else. Although it kind of reminds me of Breath of Fire Part 5. And that game had a percentage running at the bottom of the screen at all times, except that percentage basically counted you down towards game over. Also, this overworld could use music. Because it is quite silent. And what are you? You are a giant penguin. Morgan Freeman never warned me about these penguins. Is there... Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a dodge button? And there is a dash button. Take that, giant penguin! The living world, the land of flesh and blood. A natural world brimming with life, where creatures high and low rejoice in being alive. The beyond, the land of the dead. A world that exists in parallel with the living world, occupying the same space, separated by a thin veil. Wait a second, that kind of sounds like Soul Reaver. Press Control to move between the living world and beyond. The first time you travel to the beyond in your location, you'll be veil blind, preventing you from sensing your surroundings. You are vulnerable as long as you are veil blind, so any attacks you suffer are fatal. Ugh. A nexus appears when you defeat a Sight Stealer, a rare type of fallen that appears wreathed in noxious miasma. If you cross the veil near a nexus, your veil blindness will be lifted in this region of the beyond. This also bestows special effects known as precepts on you and the fallen within. I hope I will remember all of them. So... What are you, sir? Precepts always critically hit. Oh, and there's the boy. So you're the little boy. Who are you? We're watchers. We've come to send you off. Send me off? Am I dead? I'm afraid so. We're here to help you pass into the next world. So there's a different world besides the living world and the dead world. Okay. Do you have anything you want to tell us? Anything you're sad about or upset about that might be keeping you here? I'm worried about my mom and dad. I don't want them to get lonely without me. No point worrying over it. You can't do anything about that while you're dead, you loser. If it upsets you that much working on getting reincarnated and fix it in the living world. Wow. Kagachi's point of view is a bit much. I guess you're right. I'm the one who died. It's my fault. I mean, he is the victim. That's not what we're saying. This isn't about blame. Think before you speak, Kagachi. Okay, but before I go, I need you to defeat 5 red penguins and 4 upper-level penguins. I want to see my mom and dad one more time. Is that okay? Just once, please. Please? What should we do? Sure, let him see him. All right. Okay, listen. We'll take you to see them. You really mean it? But in return, this has to be goodbye. Are you ready for that? Yeah, I promise. That seems like a tough thing to ask a kid. Like, you're dead, you're gonna see your parents one last time, you gotta be ready to move on. Where should we go? To your house? Yeah, they're probably at home. My house is this way. Also, we don't know how the little boy died, so his parents might also be dead. Then let's go. Nope. I did not die. And I think that creature has kind of like disappeared into the earth. Oh, hello. Leveling up does not refill your energy. Which is, I suppose, very important to note. And yeah, the overworld feels like it could use some music. It's very, very quiet. And what are you? Soul Stone acquired. Soul Stones form as a sign of the deepening possession of your demons. The more you use your demons, the more Soul Stones you can acquire. All right. Like I feel that like I've looked up the game, and there's some criticism in regards to the repetitive nature of the gameplay, and I feel as though like the lack of music kind of emphasizes its more repetitive nature. Like, imagine walking around Zelda's overworld map, and there was nothing going on. Now, I'm not saying that every game in this fashion should have music. I would imagine there are certain circumstances in which it would make sense for quiet. Like if the point of the game is to essentially emphasize the silence of the world. And I noticed that the save game text has updated itself. Like, if the idea is that the world has become this kind of barren place, like, consider, say, like the Fallout games, which themselves do have their own soundtracks. But let's say you're playing the game and you have the radio off. Oh, actually, then there's even in-game music, so even that's a poor example. What is a good example of a game that has no music for purposeful reasons? Nope. Now we know this is a tough fight, because we got enemy fighting music. Ooh, and we've reached level 3. I wonder if there's a button for... Ooh. I wonder if those are placed that way because of plot reasons. Alright. Let's see what this does. Ah, because if I wasn't in that particular world, I would be stuck on one side. Alright. So basically, like Soul Reaver, the idea, or Metroid Prime, the idea that you're crossing back and forth between these alternate planes of existence in order to... That is a... That's a ninja jump there. I'm guessing I'm going to have to go to the other side. I think. Oh, I skipped a plot sequence. Here we go. Because I had reverted back to the normal world. And who are you? Great job, both of you. You formed a bond with these souls. What are these, Dad? They're souls who cannot be reincarnated, damned or banished. They have no memory of their past life, but they can bond to us, and they're good at taking orders. We call them demons. They're technically a special type of the lost. Wow. Isn't there some way to help them remember their past life? Yeah. Not that I've heard of. That's so sad. Don't worry. I'll find a way to restore your memories. Huh. So does... I guess this presumes that this restores the memories of the demon I'm with? Or is this a new demon? The soul of Demon Zav resonates with Kagachi, becoming his guardian. Alright. A demon with a strong sense of justice and unwavering honesty. Even in death, the inner turmoil Zav felt in life is evident within him. He still holds distant memories of hatred, suffered, and... He still holds distant memories of hatred suffered and deep regrets. Zav wields spears as he charges into the fray, and he doesn't flinch at taking a few hard hits. He can also leap into the air, enabling him to attack from land or sky. Alright. Is he automatically equipped? Oh, hello. We'll find out. A perfect chance to try out this new demon. Okay, I'm trying to switch demons, sir. There we go. Oh, my dash button is now a jump. High affinity increases your attack. When attack is affinity is... oh, that percentage is infinity. You can press shift to manifest. When you manifest, your stats increase even further. And damage will not stagger you. Okay, for some reason I couldn't use healing items, so that was not very convenient. Although I think the problem is I'm trying to use a controller when the game is like, you really should be using a keyboard because this demo hasn't been properly tuned for... Why don't... Oh, I don't even have a... I don't even have a demon selected. Oh, nice. Okay, maybe that... Ah. I wonder if there's just no button for this yet. No. No. There we go. Yeah, I like having... I feel like the dash ability is a lot more useful in this situation than a jump. Excellent. And now I can head over and show the little boy his parents one last time. Here's my house! But... what's the matter? I can't go back to their world, can I? That's why we're here. Just stay close to me, okay? You can cross over into the living world for a bit if you stand near a watcher. Are you serious? Okay, we're ready. Let's go, Kagachi.
違いがないか探してみましょう。
Greetings, we're watchers and we have something to tell you. I would imagine in this society you'd be... I don't know if you'd be thankful of the presence of watchers or suspicious of watchers. Something about your son. We're sorry to bring such a sensitive subject up without warning. But we need you to keep praying that he'll journey safely into the next life. You needn't worry about that. We've been praying ever since he passed. So you can't grieve, but you can pray. We hope his next life will be a happy one. We aren't grieving, though. We wouldn't want him to lose his way. We want our happiness to be his guide. Let's hope so. Has something happened? Surely he's already crossed over by now. I'm sorry to say he hasn't. In fact, he's right here by our side. But how? What happened? Mom, Dad, I want to go home. Let me come home. Don't cry. Stay strong. He's crying? Why is he crying? We taught our children not to cry, and to only be steadfast in their own deaths. I'm all alone. I don't want to be alone anymore. He says he doesn't want to be alone. Kagachi, no! Whatever you're hiding from him is holding him back. But we... Honey, please, forgive me. I've been secretly grieving. I can't just leave our little boy all alone. This was a mistake. It was your decision, Kagachi. You know we can't bring him back. I do. Then you understand that you must go to him if you want to see him again. Huh? I understand. I'm ready. So that's how it is. I guess it was always meant to be this way. I'll go too. I can't bear to leave him. I just can't. So you've made up your mind? We'll get to see him, won't we? I make no promises. Are they agreeing to die? This is pretty dark. Like, are they choosing death over sadness? Like, they can't deal with their loss. Like, I'm sure the loss of a child is definitely stacked up there, but this is essentially a societal acceptance of the idea that you lose your child, and then you're like, just die. Very well. I'm ready. Do as you will. As long as this puts his soul at ease, I'm satisfied. Understood. Leave the rest to us. Thank you. We're on our way, son. Any objections? None. I'll do it. Just hold still. You mustn't grieve. Grief fills the dead with regret. When the dead carry regret, they lose their way. And those who are lost cannot be reborn. And so we watchers pray for reincarnation as we carry out our duties. For that is the way of this land. That is a horrible philosophy. Wow. Okay. So in our attempt to reunite a child with their dead parent, we can't stand to watch her suffer. We're thinking of applying for, you know, the tithing. Ending her suffering early, you mean? Yeah. We've heard they give you a little bit of money for it since it helps the reincarnation. Well, in that case, it might be the best thing to do. I want you to have this. Oh my gosh, what is it? A charm. It's the latest thing. It'll help us meet again in the next world. Oh, thanks. That's really sweet of you. You're welcome. I'm glad you like it. Say, have you caught that murdering creature yet? The night something or what? Oh, the night devil? Why is this text going so quickly? Is it true that you can't pass beyond the veil if the night devil kills you? Who cares? Listen to me, this is serious. Join the Ark of Hope and guarantee your passage in the afterlife. It's the only way to ensure you'll be reincarnated with your friends and family. The Ark of Hope can save you. Join us for a meeting. Yes, join us. Okay, I find myself very suspicious of the whole reincarnation system. Like, everybody seems to care very little about their own lives, and more about their next lives. Did you hear the latest, Kagachi? The Night Devil bagged another one. Quit talking like that. It must really like killing. I said quit it. Come on, knock it off. You wouldn't like them when they're angry. Oh no, not death talk. Anything but death talk. You want me to send you both off for good? We were just joking. It was all a joke. Sweet souls, you're terrifying. Come on, we're out of here. We need to go and be humorous guys about death. Idiots, they don't have an ounce of the willpower you do, Kagachi. I'm over it. Don't worry about taking them on. We know you've had to make tough choices. You're good people, everyone knows it. They're hopeless anyway. You two should go get some rest, you've earned it. Kiro Marsh is really nice. Deep in the heart of it, there's an area just bursting with gorgeous flowers. Hey, what are you doing? I thought that was our secret spot. Oh, stop it. There's no harm in telling them. You heard nothing. Got that? That secret spot doesn't exist. Don't be stupid, Jigari. Look out for Kagachi, okay? And come find me at the first sign of any trouble. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Back at you. We'll see you later. Actually, I think I like the style of the art. You look at the details, and the details are cute, but look at the big picture, and the style is really strong. Okay, I'm gonna head off too. We should get some rest. Alright, that was interesting. And it looks like Oninaki Demon Battle System. Okay, Oninaki comes out August 22nd of this year. Doesn't look half bad at all. Very, very dramatic. Very. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.